evening and welcome to Cooking for Dummies. Well, folks, it's another week and another recipe to make. You know, this is going to be so much gosh darn fun because we always have fun here at Cooking for Dummies. If this is the first time you've actually seen our show, just to give you a little background, we really have no theme. We really don't know exactly what we're going to cook. I kind of go from week to week and kind of go back and forth, not really knowing what I'm going to do. As most of you have known, I've given you a address over the weeks to write to if you've had a recipe or something you want us to try, if you want us to come out to your house, or if you just have a comment about the show. Well, oddly enough, we got a letter, if you can believe that. This is really amazing. I went down to my P.O. box, and there was like this one letter sitting in a box, and I was quite excited, so I figured, let's read it, okay? So I happen to have this letter here, and it's quite interesting. If I could just read it to you for 1 second, it says, Dear Tom, after seeing one of your shows the other week, I thought I would write and see if you could help me. My problem is that I have as much luck in the kitchen as I do with all the loser guys I seem to meet. I have this really great lasagna recipe I'd really like to make. Unfortunately, my stove is on the blink and I have no way of preparing it at my house. Any help you can give me would be greatly appreciated. Sincerely, Mary Ramos. Well, Mary, I did contact Mary, folks, and actually, we like to go out to the people's house and prepare food in their kitchen, but after meeting with Mary one day, I found out that that was pretty much impossible. It was not a pretty picture, so I thought probably the best thing to do would be to have Mary come into the studio here at Cooking for Dummies, and actually, as a matter of fact, she sent the recipe of the lasagna here, and I thought what we could do is we go by it step by step. But before we go any further, let me introduce Mary. Mary, could you come out here and so nice of you to come. So nice to be here, Mary.
Good to see you, Tom. I'm so glad that we could do this.
It's going to be fun. Now where'd you get this recipe from?
Oh, I got it from my Aunt Francesca.
Now is she
back in the old
country. Is she Italian?
Yeah, she's Italian.
And now I assume you don't do a lot of cooking, from what I gathered from your letter, or a lot of dating. Is that true?
No, I have really bad luck with both of those.
With
really
cooking,
bad.
With cooking and dating?
Yeah.
So you meet a lot of loser guys. Basically.
Yeah, a lot of loser guys. And I can't cook, so, you know, I never meet the good men. I always get the loser guys.
The loser guys. Oh, that's pretty much par for the course, I guess. So basically, this would pretty much put your life all in perspective if you could more or less get a good lasagna recipe, and probably then the guys would come flocking to you, I assume.
Well, that's the hope, you know. That's the motivation here.
Now, are you dating anyone right now? Is there anyone special in your life?
No, there isn't. No.
So you're pretty much, I am your last resort. You're coming here to learn how to cook something, and if you could prepare a lasagna dish, what do you think that would do to your personal life? Not to say anything of your sex life. If I may be so bold as to ask you that.
This isn't cooking for sex, is it?
It could be. Let's see how things go here. We got 28 minutes. It may turn into a party.
Okay. Well, you know, I just got to tell you, I really appreciate it because I don't have like a counter space that I can work off.
I know. I saw your place, Mary. I am the sexual conduit through food, is more or less what people call me.
Yeah. Well, the last time I tried to make lasagna, I forgot to cook the noodles, so this was a problem.
Oh, so anything I basically do here today, you would pretty much be impressed, I guess.
Yeah, I would be.
Well, this is going to be fun. Now, as you can see, Mary has sent me a whole page of recipe. Now, I have never actually cooked lasagna, to be perfectly honest. Now, I know you people out there are watching this thinking, Tom, there's actually something you haven't cooked. Well, folks, I have to be honest with you. There are a few things I have not cooked. And I have not actually cooked lasagna, but I have, when Mary sent me this paper, I actually took some time and tried to get together some of the food that we're going to be using here on the show. And what I'm going to be doing is, now you've never made this, right? You've never made this lasagna recipe. Okay, what I'm going to do is we're going to go through it step by step, and I'm going to kind of show you what to do. You can go ahead and do it, and then hopefully within 28 minutes, we will have a completed lasagna.
Great.
Sound like fun?
That sounds great. I like this. Do you have any more of these?
This is from the O.J. Simpson collection, okay? You just keep your hands off of that.
Well, I thought it said Lorena Bobbitt on it, but hey.
Okay. Maybe I picked the wrong person.
Maybe that's the secret to my no dating life.
This is a problem when you only get one piece of mail, okay? You have to pretty much take what you get.
All right.
Okay, so anyway, what we're going to do, Mary, is we're going to prepare this lasagna from the ground up. We're making this from scratch. And folks, we're going to actually do this. We're even going to make our own sauce here. This recipe that Mary sent me is you're actually making your sauce from scratch. Now, I know a lot of people, especially older people, are set in your ways as far as making your sauces. You know, this is my sauce. I'm not going to make anything different, okay? This is the way, you know, everyone has their own recipe. So this is the sauce that we're going to be making, okay? And if you don't like it, well, use the crap that you're using now, okay? But the main thing is, or a jar. Or a jar would be good too. Okay? This is going to be so much gosh darn fun. Okay, Mary, what I'd like you to do first of all is we're going to bring the fry pan right over here and sit it right here in the middle if you would.
All right.
Okay, we're off to a real good start, folks. This is good. And Mary, I don't know if I told you this or not, but we don't really stop the camera during the show, okay? We do a complete half-hour show, and whatever happened, you might want to take the Parmesan cheese out from the extension cord, or we may have another problem, okay? Okay. Now, this is really odd because I don't usually have guests in the studio like this. I'm used to working by myself, but, you know, I think it's going to turn out to be good, okay?
Well, what can I
Don't be embarrassed, Mary.
I'm embarrassed. I'm so red. I'm sorry.
It's going to be fun. Okay, now, if you would, let's turn this on. We're going to put this on to 350 degrees.
Okay.
Okay? And if you grab some olive oil right there.
Okay.
Very good. That's
Very
good.
carefully.
And what we're going to do is we're going to put just a little drop of olive oil here in the pan. We're going to let that heat up.
Okay.
Okay? And Mary, if I'm going too fast or if you have any questions during the show, just please stop me and I'll be more than happy to explain what the hell I'm doing. Okay?
Okay, good.
Okay, so let's stop. We'll put this off to the side here. Now what we want to do is, I'm going to read off your recipe here because I'm not really too familiar with what's going on. Now, see, that's making a noise right now. The pan's heating up. Okay, the oil's getting hot. Okay, so what we're going to do, first of all, we have to put, we're going to put a chopped onion. We're going to put some garlic in there. Okay, so if you grab me the onion, that's the round yellow thing. That's good. Okay. And what we're going to do is I'm going to, do you
have to like mix that up or anything?
Now it'll get hot, and then we'll just kind of swish it around the pan a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. And if it smokes, that means you have it up a little bit too hot.
Okay.
Okay. So what we're going to do is we'll cut the onion. I'll cut. Now I'm sure you've cut onions before, right? Okay.
Once in a while.
Okay. Now, this is just my own particular method here, okay? You can do it any way you like. But what you want to do is you want to get it in small, little diced pieces like that. Okay, you think you could do that?
Well, I'll try.
What we'll do is we'll just...
Hope this knife doesn't slip, but if it does...
Okay, now, Mary, we're not insured here at Cooking for Dummies, so please go slowly and please try to keep all your fingers intact. That's real good. You're doing real well.
I have used knives before, but not just with onion.
Now, Mary, do you do any cooking at home for yourself, or you go out to fast food a lot, or what goes on in your life?
Macaroni and cheese, Chef Boyardee, peanut butter and jelly, Taco Bell, Burger King, you know, that kind of stuff. And you know, that good stuff.
And that's what you live on? I mean, you can
Well, unless somebody takes me out, you know.
Does that happen often?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Not at all.
Well, that looks real good. You did that.
Is that okay?
That looks good. Now go ahead and throw that in the fry pan there.
All right.
Okay. And if you slop it all over the place, don't worry about it, okay?
Yeah.
This place will look like a disaster area by the time we're done. So just...
Yeah, maybe I could get on that other show, Cleaning for Slobs. Do you think I could get on that show? Hey, then I would really be all set, you know?
Cooking
that would
for
be
slobs,
good. Yeah, that would be good. No, cleaning for slobs.
Oh, cleaning for slobs.
Yeah.
I thought you meant cooking for slobs.
Well, that would be good too.
Okay, so now you have your onions in there.
All right.
Okay, now what we want to do is we want to add a little minced garlic. Now what you can do, you can go to the store and you can buy the cloves of garlic and get the garlic press and squeeze it, and it's a hassle, right? I mean, I'm sure you've pressed garlic many times in your life. Sure you have, haven't you, Mary?
Sure I
Okay, so
have.
what you can do is you can buy this it's a minced garlic already. And look, it looks like we just about have enough for this recipe. Isn't that funny how things work out?
How amazing.
If you could grab me those measuring spoons right there. And what we're going to do is we're going to take, let's take 2 teaspoons. And this is pretty much, you use this just to taste. And now, I'm sure you can kind of smell the aroma coming up into your nostrils right now as it's starting to cook, right? No,
yeah.
In there. That's where the smell would be coming from. But if you want to smell that, go ahead and smell that for a while.
Smells good.
That smells good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, so we just want
I love a man in the kitchen. Wow. Are you single or are you married?
I am married, Mary. I'm sorry to hear.
Thought I could kill 2 birds with 1 stone, but oh well.
Well, now, I am married, but at the same time, I do have a lot of single friends.
Oh, you do?
Well, they're losers. I mean, that's why they're single. But I mean, do you really have any type of a standard? I mean, do you pretty much date anyone, or will you go out with? Do you pretty much screen the guys before you date them? Did you understand any of what I just said?
No.
Okay, that's good. I didn't either.
I have standards. They're low, but I do have standards.
But you do have standards.
Yeah, like,
okay.
you know, usually I like a guy with, you know, Bermuda shorts, a bad hairpiece, black socks, and thongs. That's usually the guy that I get.
They're pretty much easy to come by here in Southern California.
Yeah, there's a lot of those guys. Yeah, taking out the trash. That's how I usually pick up guys. I just
taking
troll.
out the trash. You troll you troll on trash night for guys. That's good. That's good. And has it been successful?
Not really.
Not really.
Not really.
Okay.
So that's why I'm here.
Well,
maybe I can entice him with some lasagna.
This can only benefit your life, Mary. That's the only thing I can tell you.
I think it can.
Okay, now comes the fun part, Mary.
All right.
When you sent me this recipe, I thought that this would probably be the highlight of the show. This is where we actually take the meat out of the sausage. Ooh. If you go ahead and grab that plate of sausage right over there. Now this is
we're going to take the meat out of the sausage? Is that kind of...
Now there you go. Now these are sausages here. These are sweet, hot Italian sausages. Just hot Italian sausages. Okay, now you can use sweet or hot. We're using hot here. Now let me just show you how this is done, okay? And what you do is you just take your knife and you slit it down the middle like that, because there's like a very thin skin.
Looks like it hurts.
Hey. Okay, and this is what's wrapped around the outside.
Ooh.
Not a pretty picture, is it?
No.
Okay, so what you want to do is you want to take these and you just want to like mush it around your hands like that. Okay?
Okay.
So how about what we can do is why don't you slice a few of those, and then I'll slice a few of them, and then we'll...
No, I think this is karma. You know what I do? I think this is good karma.
Mary, the way you're holding it, I can tell you haven't had a date for a long time. Okay,
Orange County, no less.
Why don't you take the wooden spoon there, or the spatula, and just kind of start stirring that stuff a little bit, and here at Cooking for Dummies, we lick our fingers.
With raw sausage?
Yeah.
Yuck!
Well, if you want, you can go ahead and rinse them out under the sink there. Unlike other cooking shows that you see on television, we actually have running water on our set. It's not just a fake sink. That's good. And you want to...
Hey, this looks good.
Yeah, it smells good too, huh?
Yeah, I haven't seen this much meat in a long time.
Okay. Next week we'll be making Girl Scout cookies.
Well, next week, you know, you should invite my cousin over, Sister Mary Margaret.
Oh.
You know, she is a lot better cook than I am.
She is?
Yeah, she is. She's good.
Well, you just keep stirring that meat there, Mary.
Okay.
So, Mary, after talking now for just a short time, I really find it hard to believe that you're not really serious with anyone.
You're serious?
No, that you're not serious with anyone.
Why do you find that hard to believe?
Well, you seem like you have a lot to offer a guy.
Like what?
Well, you just seem to, I mean, you say you've never cooked before, but I mean, you seem to know what you're doing in the kitchen here. I mean, you seem to have everything under control.
Well, I'm doing the best I can. You're just being a good teacher.
And you're doing a real good job, too.
Yeah, but see, it's a problem that, you know, even if I learn how to cook, I still got to clean up my house because, you know, you can't really make lasagna in the trunk of your car, you know? Well, unless you make lasagna in the microwave, then in my case, I might be able to make it in the trunk.
So, what are you saying, Mary? Huh?
No, nothing. I'm just, you know, I'm just having a wonderful time.
It almost
just
sounded like
trying to give you a visualization here.
It almost sounded like you had your microwave oven in the trunk of your car.
Well, I do, but
I know
that's
no one in their right
story.
mind would do that.
No. Hey, I cook breakfast for all my neighbors. Every Sunday morning, I just get an extension cord, poke it into the cigarette lighter, and go, hey, ham and eggs?
So, what are you doing next week? You want to come back and maybe cook something else? You really seem like you're a barrel of fun.
Well, I don't know if I like the connotation with barrel, but it's okay. I'm having fun, and I'm learning something, you know?
How about if we move this to this
I probably would have put the sausage in here with the skin.
That's true.
Yeah.
And then what would have happened?
I don't know. It probably would have tasted terrible, and then would have got stuck in our teeth.
Okay, so let's see now. Just to recap, we start off with a little bit of olive oil. We put in that one chopped onion. We put a couple tablespoons of minced garlic in there, and then what we're doing right now is we're cooking the sausage and all that stuff together in the pan. So what we're going to do next is the best thing we can probably do right now.
Are we supposed to do this till it's brown?
Till it's brown.
Till it's all brown.
Yeah.
All that pink stuff is supposed to go away.
You don't want it pink. That's not a good thing if it's all pink.
Because it is sausage, right?
Yeah, sausage you have to really be careful with. Let me get some, what you can do is put some salt and pepper in here maybe.
Just as long as it's not saltpeter. That wouldn't be good to put in there, would it?
Saltpeter might not be a good thing. Okay, so now
maybe that's why I can't get a date. Maybe that's it.
Okay, so now we got salt and pepper. Okay, now we can put some spices in here. Okay,
like what?
Well,
now what are you going to put in? Now, does the recipe call for spices, or are you just making this up?
No, I'm kind of ad-libbing right now, Mary.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, this is sage. I don't know if that goes in there, but it smells like smells Italian, right?
Yeah, it smells Italian.
Okay.
It smells like Guido.
Hot peppers, maybe? Oh, we'll put some hot pepper.
Oh, sorry.
Here. My father-in-law taught me this. We go out to restaurants quite a bit, and he'll go like for the salt shaker, the pepper shaker, and it doesn't come out fast enough, so he takes the lid off. He just puts it in there like that.
Wow, this is going to be hot sausage.
You're damn right it will. Okay, now this is fennel seed. Now I don't know exactly what fennel seed is, but it smells like licorice. Smell that.
It does. Why would you put licorice in the sausage?
I don't know. That's what the recipe said.
It did?
Okay, then we got some oregano. Threw you there for a second, didn't I?
You did.
Put some oregano in there. Now,
see, this is the part of the recipe I get confused. It says spices. I wouldn't know. How did you know what spices to put in?
The set coordinator had all the stuff out, and she just pointed. She said, "Put all the spices in the food."
Oh, cool.
Basically, I can't figure that stuff out by myself.
Okay, so this really is cooking for dummies.
Yeah, and
I am living proof. I'm doing it.
And I'm pretty much a dummy myself. Okay, how's it looking there?
It looks really good. There's only a few little pink areas left.
What we're going to do now, if you go ahead and scoop this whole pan off to the side there, and what we're going to do is we're going to take that small spoon over there, the slotted spoon.
Is this what a slotted spoon is?
That's a slotted spoon. That's very good. Yeah, good. Okay, now what you want? No, you can go ahead and hold this.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and go ahead and we want to take the sausage out of here and put it into this pan here, and we want to leave all the grease and the oil in the pan there.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So basically, you're just going to watch while I do this?
Yeah, and if you screw up, I'll let you know.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, I love being a submissive woman.
Yeah.
It's really something I don't get to do very often.
Now, it probably would have helped if we would have had a bigger spoon, but
probably would
like
have.
I said earlier, this is a very low budget show.
You know, I might not be able to get all this meat in the pan in 28 minutes.
Now,
But
now when Mary's doing this, what we also need is you need to get 2 29-ounce cans of tomato sauce, which I have right here, and also 2 12-ounce cans of tomato paste. And what we're going to do as soon as Mary gets that meat in the pan here...
I'm trying to not get the grease in there.
Any day now.
I'm trying not to get the grease
That's okay. That's okay.
You said to leave all the grease in this pan, and I can't do it. It's hard.
You're doing okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our tomato sauce, and we're going to take our tomato paste. We're going to just add it all in together like that. There's the sauce. And now we have the tomato paste.
Wow, that's a lot.
That's a lot of stuff, huh?
That's a lot of paste.
It's all going to fit in there too, believe it or not. Okay, go ahead and take take that wooden spoon that you're just working on.
Yeah.
And just mix all that up together.
Alrighty. Alrighty then.
And then once we have
Boy, there's a lot of stuff in here. How come you use paste and sauce?
Well, the paste is a thickening agent in spaghetti sauce, which actually makes it thick. I mean, if you would just go ahead and put the sauce in, it'd be very runny. So a lot of people put the paste in to actually thicken it up.
Wow, this is thick.
That's thick sauce,
This
huh?
stuff, this looks like it's from New York City. It's thick. It is thick.
Okay, now what you want to do after that is you want to put in, we have a little measuring cup over there, some wine, some red wine.
Wow.
Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to put some burgundy wine in there. It's 1.5 cups. Just pour that right in there.
Wow, I feel like a gourmet.
Yeah, and this isn't Boone's Farm, okay? This actually had a screw top on it. Okay?
This is good stuff,
Good
like
stuff.
from Italy or something,
That's
huh?
right, yeah. Okay, now what we want to do is we want to put in 1/2 cup of water. So let me measure that out here for you. Okay, we'll just put a half a cup of water right in there like that. Mix that all up in there. And we want to put 2 tablespoons of sugar.
Boy, that wine is going to my head. Those fumes. Wow.
Okay, we'll put 2 tablespoons of sugar in here. We'll just kind of eyeball it. There's 1, there's 2. Okay, mix that all up in there like that.
Sugar and
that
tomato.
That smells good, huh?
Boy, it smells delicious, and I love those big clumps.
Yeah.
That looks really good.
Mmm. So mix that up real good. Okay, now what we're going to do is, go ahead, why don't you bring that over here. And what we're going to do, what you have to do is you put it on like medium heat and sit it on the stove. And what we're going to do, let's get this out of here. Go ahead and just carry it on over there to the stove.
But I think I'm going to trip over you. Which burner?
Put on the big one right there.
Well, don't you want to put on this one?
No, I'll put on the big one there, okay? According to the instructions on the package, what we've done is we bought lasagna noodles and just follow the instructions on the pack until they're cooked perfectly like this. And once you have those done, you're ready to actually build your lasagna. So what you want to do is you want to get a, something like a 6 by 12, 9 by 12,
6 by 12?
A rectangular dish to put your lasagna in. And what you want to do before you actually put any of the ingredients is you want to actually put some sort of grease in there. So Mary, why don't we have you grease the inside this. Could you put out your hand for just a second? There you go. Okay, now take that and just kind of go ahead and grease. Just go ahead and rub the whole inside of the pan if you would.
Oh, yuck.
Okay. Mary, did you wash your hands before we started here?
I did.
Okay.
This is the hygienic kitchen.
Yeah,
and it was the best 2 minutes I've ever had. Thank you, Tom. Boiling the noodles, of course.
Okay, just get that all rubbed in there really nice and good. And
yeah, I feel like I'm giving someone a back rub.
Yeah, you do that real well. You know, I can't believe that you're single. You would make a man real happy. Okay. Why don't you just wipe down?
Ooh.
Okay.
You know, it's kind of warm now.
Okay.
Okay. What else? It's not coming off.
You want some more? Yeah, take some more. Okay, so now we have the pan all greased. We have our noodles ready. So now we are going to start actually building our lasagna. So let's take this off the stove right now and bring our sauce over. How's that look?
That looks great.
Huh?
Ooh, it smells wonderful.
Let's get a...
Oh, that smells great. I can smell the wine in there. It smells wonderful.
One of the traditions we do here at Cooking for Dummies, we actually put our whole finger in.
It's hot, though.
No, go ahead, try it.
It's boiling.
Don't be a wuss. Good?
Very good.
Okay, now according to the directions you sent me, first of all, what we want to do is we want to put a very thin layer of sauce on the bottom. Right before you start doing this, you want to turn your oven on, preheat it to 350 degrees because this is going to take an hour to cook. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to put a very... Let's move these noodles out of here. Why don't you sit those over there to the side so you can see what we got going here. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to put a very thin layer of sauce on the bottom. Like that.
That's thin?
Well, what do you think? Too thick?
No, it looks okay. What do I know?
Well, I don't know.
You've
seen this before, right? You've actually seen this recipe. Have you ever tasted this recipe, or this is all new for you?
This is all new. Aunt Francesca was desperate.
Okay, so now we got our layer sauce. Now what we want to do is we want to put 4 strips of noodles going across. Why don't you take 4 strips of noodles? What you want to do is you want to overlap them just a little bit as you're going across there.
Does it matter what side we put it on? I mean, overlaps, the curly or the flat side?
No, that's fine.
Okay. I'm kind of slow.
Yeah. We've learned that in the last 26 minutes. You're not telling us anything we don't already know. Okay, now that wax paper will go off to the side and go to the next layer. There you go. Mary, you're a hell of a woman.
Thank you, Tom.
Okay, so now what you want to do is you want to put some regatta cheese. Okay, the
regatta?
Yeah, no,
it's
actually,
a regatta?
No, actually, you want to put some sauce on there first. Right. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to put some more noodles on there.
Okay.
And if all this crap fits in this pan, it's going to be a damn miracle. I can tell you that right now. And then we're going to cover the whole top of it with Parmesan cheese.
Wow, a lot of cheese.
This
is a low cholesterol dish, right?
Yeah.
Isn't this is low fat for all you people that are interested in watching your weight go up. This is a good...
I think Mary's just taking over the show here.
Well, I think this is the problem with my luck with men. I'm just overpowering.
Notice
you know?
we didn't read any mail this
Big
show.
mouth. That's what that means.
Okay.
Want to lick my finger?
Who knows what the hell that's been? Okay. So go ahead and take the Parmesan cheese.
What happened to the rest of the noodles?
Here, you want to wipe?
We're not going to use these?
No. Why don't you wipe your? You can take them home if you want,
Okay.
as a parting gift from
with
Cooking
my
for
sausage.
Dummies. Yeah.
All right, and this is the Parmesan cheese.
That's the part. You just want to cover the whole thing with Parmesan cheese. Is that really your hair?
No, it's
That's
a
amazing
wig.
how you can do that. That's real.
It's a wig. It's a wig. It's a wig. You know, this doesn't come out very
maybe
good.
take the top off.
Maybe you should take the top off. I don't want to take my top off. Yes, I do. But I won't. I promise, folks, I won't. That would make everyone turn the television
If anyone
right
is
off.
interested in seeing Mary here on a weekly basis, please write to...
No!
Okay. There it is. Now, if you go in the refrigerator and get some anchovies out of there, and we're just going to top this with it. No, just
Can
kidding.
I get you a beer?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine right now.
All right.
Okay, so there you go. We just built a lasagna. It's not,
Cool.
it's not done yet. But anyway, if you're interested in being a guest on the show, or if you have a recipe you'd like to send us, or just if you have any questions or comments, send them to the address right here on the screen at Cooking for Dummies, P.O. Box 2996, Mission Viejo, California 92690. Or you can send it to our internet address if you'd like to email us at unreal@aol.com. That's unreal, UNRIEHL, AOL.com. Did you get all that? Do you have a computer,
so
Mary?
smart,
Do you have a
Tom.
computer?
No.
You don't. You should get one, because then we can correspond to each other, and I can keep you abreast as to exactly what's going on at our show at every particular time.
Wow.
Because I think you've pretty much linked into the show. You've locked into it. You pretty much are a part.
I like the abreast part. That sounds good.
You like that? Okay. Well, having said that, I think maybe we'll pause for a commercial right here, and we'll be back in about a minute or two and check on lasagna, taste it, and that'll be it for the evening. So anyway, stay with us. We'll be right back.
Janine woke up in a cold sweat. She remembered that she'd gone to a party the night before and gotten smashed out of her mind. The question is, who was this guy in her bathroom? What did he look like? What had they done? How had she gotten herself into this mess? What about AIDS? Then, much to her relief, Janine realized that unlike the rest of us, she was just a cartoon. Get high, get stupid, get AIDS.
Gosh, I've never eaten on...
This might be funny in itself.
Well, you know, see, I told you I have a hard time...
You want a steak knife or a chisel, maybe?
Delicious. Excellent.
That is good, huh?
Very,
Well,
very good.
There you go. Now, see, there you did it. It only took, well, I can't actually say it took 28 minutes. It took a little longer than that with all the baking time and everything else. But, hey, the bottom line is you prepared a whole plate of lasagna. This may be a good thing for your personal life. You may be able to meet some guys now that you've come here and done this. So, well, Mary, thanks so much for coming to the show. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you for having
I've
me.
enjoyed
Thank you.
And folks, keep on watching Cooking for Dummies. Tonight we did lasagna. Who knows what's going to be next week? We may be making beer. We may be making dog biscuits. Who knows where we're going to end up? But the main thing is stick with us. Watch the show every week. We enjoyed having you. Sit down, relax, enjoy yourself, and who knows what's coming on after this show, but I'm sure it's not near as funny. Anyway, thanks so much for joining us. Until next week, this is Tom Real, and on behalf of Mary, good night,
Good night.
and have fun. Turn it off.